Yo, yo, guys. Just a little bit of mic on the mic. No, I'm not gonna be that corny. I'm just kidding. I was gonna do like a slow jam, like, intro. Welcome to the starlings of one crazy lunatic on planet Earth. Or wait, planet Mars. Or wait, what's this called again? So, we've been doing a lot of Metroidvania on the channel. If that wasn't apparent to anyone who... I don't know how these people put up with my upload feed. None of them are leaving either. That's a strong 48 people, bro. Eventually somebody will leave, but they stayed for a good time, you know? This is all the foundation of a big channel, man. The first 10,000 videos are nothing. I'm just getting through the first 10,000. I'm worried about the next 10,000 after that. How good are those videos going to be? How much work am I going to have to put in to live up to that, you know? Can I even do it? Can I live up to the channel? Let's see. My new goal is to not look at my total views until it's like way higher. Honestly, when I made this channel, I was literally expecting to get 0 views, so getting any thousands of views is pretty nice. I didn't make this channel to get views, you know what I mean? This is like a me channel, but I think that the long-term vision of this channel is gonna get more views than I want. I think after playing like every good Metroidvania, I'll be able to make some, you know, getting some time under my belt, making little games. I think I'll be able to put together something pretty good, you know. What I'm expecting is my first big project is going to be pretty good. I know some of the beginning ones are going to suck, but I ain't too worried about that, you know. I feel like I have a lot. I'm not good at it yet, and I haven't practiced it yet. But I have like such a love for like pixel art and anime art, and putting both of those together, stuff like that. That I feel like I'm gonna surprise myself with what I make. You know, like a year ago, I would have thought maybe like 2-3 years ago, I would have thought art's not possible for me. Video game creation by just me is not going to be possible. And, you know, as time goes, I feel like it's becoming, like, very possible, you know what I mean? When I load up an indie game and it says made with Unity or something, like free video game design software, I'm just like, that's pretty cool, you know? I think long term, I want to give away a lot of games. I want to have like a lot of free games that are actually cool. And then I want to have some very cheap like games that are worth more than what like Time Spinner on sale. What is like $10? That's pretty much worth it. Actually, I'd say just because Time Spinner has really nice art and really nice mechanics, so those two things go a long way in an action game. If you like what you're looking at and you like the music and you like the mechanics, it's hard to hate the game even if it's got flaws, you know? But $20? Yeah, maybe like the day it came out. I wouldn't pay that much for it in retrospect, but definitely on sale, a lot of these games are really good, you know? But I want to give away Metroidvanias like this for like $12 starting price, and then on sale they'd be like half that or something, right? That's my goal, you know. I'm not saying every game, but and I'm not like picking on this game. It's just There's ones that charge even more than like $30, $40 Metroidvanias. Like I think Ender Lilies is pretty expensive. Yeah, this game is $25. This game also has like, it looks like a bit bigger of a game overall just by glancing at it. And it's newer. So you see what I mean? Like, let me see how many hours some of these, like most of the people who play Time Spinner said they beat it in like somewhere between like 5 hours and 9 hours or something. All these people play this shit for like 25 hours. So this game's newer. It's only $5 more, and it's possibly 2 to 3 times the length, you know. But if you get this one on sale, that changes everything, because some of the older games just, you know, get them on sale for whatever. They're like, well, for these few days, if you really want this game, we're willing to let it go for like nothing, 80% off. You know what I mean? And it's like, why are you making me pay full price the next day? You know what I mean? Like, couldn't like maybe 2 months from now I get like my own like if I bought from this developer before, you know what I mean? Can I get my own personal discount at a range? Like, can I save this Steam sale for later? Can I pay half for the game and you know what I mean? Just rent it for now, and I'll finish paying it off. So half of it'll be on Steam sale price, and then the other half I'm paying off will be full price. You know, something weird like that. But you wouldn't just get that for free. You'd have to be like somebody who, like I said, either bought a lot from Steam before or bought from that developer before or something. So like, sort of like a privilege thing. Like, you're one of the family, you know what I mean? This is your local GameStop. You love the clerk behind the counter because he's a sexy nerd with a comb over and a fucking pin tag that says his name. I feel like I'm 3.7 hours into this game, and at the rate I was going, I felt like I was maybe halfway through at best. Maybe I do go slower on Metroidvanias than I could, and then some people I watch, they just go right through. They'll like skip past shit. I always check everything. Or not everything, but I kind of started rushing this game because I was like, well, if it's going to be over in like 2 hours, I might as well finish it and play some other games. But then I'm like, well, I really like the game, and I kind of want to take it slow because it's pretty dang fun. And after I beat it, I probably won't want to play it again for a while, you know. Decisions there. Well, now I have another decision ahead of me. Do I play this anime weeb fighter, Umineko, Golden Fantasia? Whoa, look at that. I shouldn't have looked at that. That made me want to play it. Look at that. That's a weeby as fuck picture. You might as well just had some anime titties in the background over here, too. Okay, I hate when fighting games do this. I want to see what the gameplay looks like. And that, like, first 10 pictures are of a super, and you can't even see the characters because the super's covering the screen. I'd be more okay with just this kind of shit. Weeby art. This one's like, this girl right here is my kind of anime girl. Oh my god, her name is Lucifer. Oh my god. And I'm probably gonna like a bunch of other characters. We'll see how good this game is. I'm addicted to like Guilty Gear, fucking air dashing and cancels and stuff. So if the game doesn't have some of those things, I like Blade Strangers, but I don't know. If the fighting game doesn't have movement, sometimes I just... Well, it does have some movement, but you know what I mean. I would like that game more too if like the combos like they're definitely cool and they feel good to know your character and stuff from what I played, but it kind of just felt like it was kind of free, you know what I mean? Like just matching on buttons resulted in crazy perfect sometimes. And I like that to a degree, but I still feel like a fighting game to be super addictive, it has to be almost like Guilty Gear X2 Reload, where the combo system is so deep that you can like with some of those characters' special moves, you can like come up with some crazy shit and develop a crazy level of skill. And if that game had like more technical inputs, something like harder than anything that's in like CVS2 or like 1 degree harder than those games. Like you see like what, half circle inputs or like half circle and then quarter circle forward inputs for maybe someone's super or something like that. I still feel like that people get kind of lazy with that, and it's like that's like what's funnest to me, you know what I mean? And whenever I see a character that's like got some of those technical inputs, that's what interests me, you know what I mean? That's why I liked Elena and Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. It felt good to chain up some of those special moves and get combos with them too. And when you finally pulled those off against some crazy AI, you know, you just felt like a badass. And especially her, she had some moves that just kind of, if you hit him with one, there's a good chance you could string some of those special attacks. And the more you know, like, what's up, you know what I mean? And then just imagine a game like Street Fighter 3 Third Strike or Guilty Gear X2 Reload. And then you put in like that 1 degree higher of technical inputs. Like for this super, you need to do a half circle backwards, quarter circle forward, and then a dragon punch. Back to back to back. You know what I mean? Because you can definitely get that fast, and it feels good to be able to like actually do that stuff, and as opposed to just like randomly mashing. And if the super actually required the whole input, you wouldn't get that shit as much randomly mashing. You'd mess a little something up, you know what I mean? But the most these fighting games will go to a lot of times is just like, quarter circle forward. That'll be your main special attack for your character, and then maybe you'll have a dragon punch input, maybe. It'll just usually be a normal one, not a reverse one or some crazy shit. I just feel like you could even if there was a button that locked you so you couldn't jump, but then you use that button just momentarily to like do a dragon input that was up in the top 2 quadrants of the joystick or something. Like, that would be sick, you know what I mean? Just, like, adding mechanics to your fighting games. I feel like mixing something like Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance, mixing that game's, like, dashing movement, some version of that, with, like, Guilty Gear mechanics, and then making the fighting game, like, a dark, gothic horror fighting game. It would almost have, like, characters that were a mix of Castlevania and Guilty Gear. And then you, like, make some of those... You definitely have, like, the bread and butter, easy special moves, but you want to have, like, really crazy shit available, you know what I mean? Like, basically, like, fatalities, except not Mortal Kombat and not fatalities, you know what I mean? Insanely hard combos, strings that look really cool, and um, supers as well that, like, an easy super shouldn't just fucking kill you, you know what I mean? Like Faust. When Faust does that bullshit, poke you up the butt, take 80% of your health bar, you feel like a bitch, you know what I mean? It's like, if somebody does that to me, they better had to fucking do something crazy, you know what I mean? It's like, why are they getting that for like a half circle back, and then a forward input? Like, I'm not saying that's super easy to do, but it's like, it's not that hard either. And you could do that so fast, like, when you get good at it, so it's like, just throw your super out when you got a meter and the fight's kind of close, or you're down, whatever. Just throw your super out. At some point, throw your super out. That's how it feels. You know what I mean? It's not like you actually pummeled the guy, got him into like a stun state, or got him into a guaranteed finisher, and then executed a crazy cool input for a super. You know what I mean? And I bet there's other ideas too. Like, you wouldn't just have to do quarter circle, half circle, full circle, like 270-degree, like circle. You know what I mean? There's other positions you could work with, or combinations. You know, dragon punch into back. Into quarter circle forward to down. There's like so many, you know what I mean? It's like, why do people just do there's like two. Like, they all started from Street Fighter and they just copy that and they're like, well, that's all people know, so let's not make them learn anything ever. And let's keep fighting games like at a basic bitch, mash a bunch of buttons level. I still feel like there's potential for like the best 2D fighting game ever. You know what I mean? Something that's definitively for like people who really like high skill gap, something that's better than Guilty Gear, something that's better than Grand Blue, something that's better than DBZ Fighters, something that's better than Street Fighter 5 mechanics at least. I feel like there's something that could be, I like all those games and they're like my favorite fighting games, but you know what I mean? Like if fighting games were Smash Bros, this mythical fighting game that I want to play would be Super Smash Bros. Melee, but it would be a fighting game, you know what I mean? That beats out those games. That would be sick. Okay, combine wave dashing with, you know, maybe some characters have wave dashing, some characters have fucking air dashing, some characters have a combination of both, some characters have a run, some characters got like steps, maybe some characters have slow movement and a teleporting gimmick, or some big guy with a vest and he's like a warlord, but he's also got like a monocle and a fucking wand. You know, just me. I could fucking make this game if I knew enough, if I was actually doing something with my life. Bro, it would be sick. It would play like a combo of like Street Fighter 3, Smash Bros, and Guilty Gear. Probably resembling Guilty Gear the most in overall, you know what I mean? It's still a fighting game. If it had like cool looking graphics like the game Blazing Strike, I'd be cool with that. That'd be so fucking sick. Because the Blazing Strike to me, just at a glance, looks like almost like an upgraded Street Fighter 3. I'd have to play it, you know, obviously to be a good judge, but like a modern day Street Fighter 3 or whatever. That's the goal. I feel like it'd be easier to get into making action platformers and Metroidvanias before it would be making your own fighting game. So I don't think I could do that one by myself either. That would be like, the goal would be to make a bunch of free, easy games. Start getting good at making games within a year or two. And then moving into some sort of action adventure games. Then move into making a whole blown Metroidvania game, and then move from there. You know what I mean? Are you gonna start learning 3D stuff? Are you gonna get better at 2D art? What are you gonna do next? You know what I mean? After that, and the thing is, if I work hard enough and I make those action platformers and the Metroidvania games, then there's a good chance I could get help making a fighting game, you know what I mean? Or I could even pay people myself, you know, if the game is, you know what I mean? Like, if you made a game that was, like, almost as good as Shovel Knight or, like, Axiom Verge, there's a good chance you could Kickstarter a fucking game, get some level of money with it, and use that money to live and work on the game, or use that money to invest into the game. Getting some help on something that you know would be really hard for you to do, but somebody could like basically walk you through it, or help you do it, or do most of it and help teach you along the way, you know what I mean, whatever they can. I feel like that's the goal. At least, you know, as me as an indie developer, but I mean, other people would have a similar goal with games that they are interested in making, you know. Start simple, learn the basics, make stuff for yourself. Learn stuff surrounding that, art and music and all that stuff. That's my plan, at least. But I want to make it this fucking fighting game, bro. A mixture of wave dashing and like forward backward dashing. Maybe it would have something cool like either like a magic meter, because most fighting games don't have a magic meter. That'd be cool. Like a magic meter, and you have to spend that and recharge that to use some of the special movements. You know what I mean? So you can't just like spam shit. You'd have to be smarter with your dashes and even like special ability. Well, some games are doing stuff like that, you know. Like I'm pretty sure if Grand Blue Fantasy or whatever the fuck that shit's called. I almost said Fantasy Grand Blue Versus. Grand Blue I think that game has some like recharging special move stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's another dumbed down game. You can like press the special input, or you can just like press a button and it does it for you and shit. I don't like that. That, like, to me that's like taking, like, it's giving like more aim assist than a shooting game or something. It's just like reducing what's fun about the game, you know what I mean? Like, people don't play Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance because they want it to be super fucking hard and, you know what I mean? They play it because it's fun to move around and be able to just do crazy shit. And like, if you really wanted to make it hard, you could just speed run the game, you know what I mean? Basically, you set your own difficulty, and anyone who isn't cool with that complains about it, and that's the reason, that's one of the main reasons they'll like hate on that shit, you know? I just don't get that. It'd be one thing to like say that's not for you and recognize that game, when I was a kid, I always wanted, like, that game was like a game changer for me, you know what I mean? And no wonder I love it playing it back. It's just like, this game is fucking awesome, dog. So many cool powers. Like, the movement feels sick. Like, imagine a modern day Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance sort of game. I feel like that'd be sick. More, see, that's a fitting picture right there. We're weebing it up today. They never have enough pictures of the actual fighting. They all just focus on the art and showing flashy shit. Boob. Double boob. You got one boob, got enough for two boobs. I fucking... How do they get men with these damn pictures, dog? It's just damn pictures. Why do we like them so much? Fuck me, dog. These pictures get you fucking going, dog. I don't care who the fuck you are. You could be some, like, stoic-ass old man who fucking lives in the woods. If you stared at enough anime titty, you're fucking popping a chub-chub. That one looks tempting, but I think we're gonna go with Umineko for today. And then we got this one as well. And we have a couple other crazy ones that are like free to play. I don't know. Fuck, that one kind of looks fun too. There might be a fighting game that has some of the stuff that I crave, but who knows. The most technical input I seen in these fucking fighting games was like the crazy full circle motions in Street Fighter 3 Third Strike and what else? Cammy has like a special that's like a half circle plus an eighth of a circle. Canary roll. I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember the name of the move. Barrel roll. Do a barrel roll, Cammy. But it's that move. And it's actually like swaggy as fuck to do it. I think I first encountered that move in CVS 1. But I mean, if more moves were like that, that would be fucking sick. The only thing is, I don't even think you can do full circle inputs without a joystick, but I'm not sure about that. You might just have to be insanely good at it on the hitbox. Or maybe it's really that hard on joystick too, but I doubt it. Because I watched some of those Hugos, and they're doing like doubles. Don't you have to do a double full circle input for one of his... Like, that's crazy. There's no way you're doing that on a hitbox. I don't care. You'd have to show me that shit. If people were doing that on a hitbox, there'd be videos of people doing that shit. You know what I mean? People ain't doing that shit on a fucking hitbox. We'll see about that. I might have to look that up. I might just be talking out of my ass, but... If that shit were possible, I feel like more people would say stuff about it. Then again, nobody wants to play technical fighting games. Everyone just wants to play Guilty Gear Strive, Street Fighter 5, and Tekken 7, and mash a bunch of fucking buttons and see what the fuck happens and act like they fucking know what they're doing. I feel like any real fighting game player, like, it's okay if you're casual, that doesn't matter. But any, like, real fighting game player would want there to be a technical game that's super sick. Whenever I talk about it on YouTube comments, I always get these fucking people who reply, just play Tekken 7. Just play Tekken 7. It's just like these fucking idiots, and it's like, no, you don't understand at all, you fucking moron, you dude. Oh shit. Is this as great as it seems? Crap. I don't know which button's which. Maybe it'll let me set it in the game. Shit's getting real, bro. Uh-oh. Not an anime intro I have to love. All the characters were in portrait sort of things. Back in the 90s, baby. I am the Cartoon Network, I am the Tsunami. The Adult Swim, get on. Oh my god. Bust out the lube and the tissues, baby. Holy. Oh. Jesus. The big Umineko. What is this? Hey, nothing's working. Oh no. Anything with that. Oh. Okay. Hopefully we can change these controls over. Spacebar, no. U, no. Like Z or something. Z. I hate when it's like a weird button. And that's the only button. Escape just closes out of the whole game. Okay. We have to use this. And we have to study it. This is not the best situation for us here. It's a bunch of numbers. Fuck. This is gonna be like the only controller settings that is gonna be extremely hard to get to work with my controller. That sucks. Because it's not giving me the keyboard keys I need in here. Otherwise it'd be easy. Like I just put a keyboard key in there. Alright, this is gonna be an endeavor. Let's see if we can figure it out.
7 seconds. Character select. Normal. 後ろ宮バトリーチェ。ベアトルキファー。退屈よの。
Oh my god.
退屈よの。退屈よの。退屈よの。退屈よの。
あれ
退屈よの。
退屈だぜ。
退屈よの。退屈よの。
退屈だぜ。
退屈よの。
退屈だぜ。
退屈よの。
退屈だぜ。
退屈よの。退屈よの。
退屈だぜ。
退屈よの。
退屈だぜ。
退屈よの。
退屈だぜ。
退屈よの。退屈よの。退屈よの。退屈よの。
退屈だぜ。
That shit is so weird. It's like the game is like sped up and you're watching a fast forward of the game and idle animations just keep going and going super fast. So if the controller was supposed to work there, why wasn't the controller working? Fuck. I want to play this game, but it's like... Oh, man. I've never seen a game that made it impossible for me to rebind this thing. But this one figured it out somehow. Jesus fucking Christ. These aren't even all the buttons you need for a keyboard anyway. I think I'm just gonna wimp out and use the arcade stick. Let's do that. I haven't used the arcade stick in a while. It's dusty. I'm gonna have to blow it off. Yeah. I said blow it off. So we're gonna give that a shot. Because why not? Kinda sucks. I like playing games on my boxy box controller, but what can you do? This one should at least be pretty quick to work. This thing's fucking designed for fighting games. Let's see here. more step. We just unplug this controller. And we'll do it one more time, and I think we're good. See, this one reads the buttons. Even lets me go up and down with the joystick. That's kind of fun. Let's just do a weird setup just to see if we can learn something about this controller. Tag. I don't even need the buttons. See, these games never have enough buttons. 3 buttons? Come on, man. These characters at least need like 4 to 5 buttons in my book. That might be useful. Well, I think now we can at least play.
7 seconds.
That was way easier.
Character select.
Princess mode. What the fuck?
Normal.
I don't want to be a princess. I just want to be a princess. This one guy left me a comment and he was like, change your fucking wardrobe, change your joystick to a fucking Sanwa baton top lever, leave your buttons, but change your buttons, but get some art on the back of your arcade stick, you're a fraud. And like, this guy gave me the whole kit and caboodle in my comment. By the way, you look stupid too. Good life, man. Pretty sure that's what he said. And to that, sir, I say thank you. My girl, bro. There's a lot less girls than I would be interested in than I thought. Oh, this girl too. She's cute and she has a sight. How do I say no? Oh, this girl's got the bazongas. Oh, we like Shannon. I have to play as Shannon. I think we like Angie. We like Shannon. Our main character is going to be Lucifer. Oh my god, it's hard to move this. Oh my god, I can't even do it. Oh, and this girl, she'll be our secondary character. What is this crazy, like, Halloween-ass music?
Lucifer.
I want the bazonga thing. We need some titties on this team.
Shannon. Bear Lucifer. 魔女のキス。
Majinaki Studios.
ヘゲ外したヘゲヘゲ
it? Why is it so fast?
What the?
Can't tell if it's sped up or but it's so fast. I don't feel like it's missing a bunch of fucking moves, but alright. A and B at the same time, right?
行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよなんてななんてな退屈よね
How did I forget that? Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Magic Circle, I've never done that.
退屈よね退屈よね避けられるかしらいってらっしゃいてりゃ退屈よねてりゃ退屈よね避けられるかしらてりゃ退屈よね避けられるかしら退屈よねてりゃ退屈よねてりゃ退屈よね退屈よねてりゃ退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね
What the fuck?
退屈よね退屈よね退屈よ
I did every special move that I wanted to do, but I don't know how I did any of them, so it doesn't really matter.
退屈よね退屈よねシャノまだよろしくねしかくつまりました退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね
She got it one time by accident.
退屈よね
Jesus Christ. I did it like 5 times when I was smashing buttons.
退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よねいってらっしゃい見てくれ退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よね退屈よねあれ
Well done. Let's just play and do that. I'll look at those things one more time. I'll never do any of those without random matching. Stake of Pride. technical fighting game I was hoping for, but it's kind of interesting. Definitely different.
キャラクターセレクト
If it's like so
Normal.
yeah, I'll switch it to normal. But fighting games are usually pretty hard. The hardest part about this game
ルシファー
is picking your character.
フルドエリまたえぐり殺して姉妹で頼む
何が家具
Sisters will show you a good time.
人間をあまり見くびらねえことだぜ。そのまま拝めてラッキーだぜ。
ブリッツ
次はこうはいかねえぜ。
私一人で十分だわ私を屈服させたく
いつ
紅茶の香りでつ
いいのですか。
I think this game was a little
ローマ
overpriced.
ンのルシファーここザ・セカンドムーブメント
This game is weird.
プレゼントです。
見てなさい見てなさい見てなさいな見てなさい見てなさい見てなさい見てなさい見てなさいたまらないの見てなさい
プレゼント。もっと攻めた方がよろしいですか。手ですか。
あらこんなものなのグッドです悪く
Bro,
エンジ The third move ブリッジ
this is the worst fighting game I've ever played. Holy fucking shit, I wish I could get a refund on this game. Very positive. What do you, this game, what do you... What? 27 hours of this game? This guy even... Oh my god. This game is literally an example of... Oh, and I wanted to like this game. I think this is going to be the first game I ever don't recommend. How much is this? This game is $24. Nah, bro. That game ain't it. You want to know why nobody plays that game? It's because the game is fucking trash. There's no special moves, no depth to any of the fighting whatsoever. It's all just mash a bunch of buttons and see what happens. Maybe something cool will happen with your 2 or 3 special moves. Oh my god. That's exactly what I was talking about. Like the skill depth you get from like a melee wave dash or a Guilty Gear Roman cancel or fucking a crazy custom combo from Guilty Gear or Street Fighter 5. You're just not going to get in a game like that. That game is fucking spam attack buttons and once in a while spam a bunch of special moves and maybe you could do a bunch in a row and it'll look cool. And that's like the most you could ever do with that game. Ugh, and I wanted to like it, bro. Jesus Christ. That game just like put a bad taste in my mouth. I need to boot up some Street Fighter 3 or something. Some Melee for a little bit. I We're gonna try that kohume enbu game and see if that game gives us a little redemption, I think. Cause holy shit. That was one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. I don't want to be mean to the developers, but god damn it. I wanted to like it and it was just so fucking bad. I'd rather play, oh my god, so many other games. That game was, I'm sorry, that game was fucking bad. I can't even sugarcoat it, bro. Holy shit, I'm gonna uninstall that game and I'll probably never install that game again. Unless it's like to make fun of it or something. I like the art and the music is great, but the game is fucking so bad, bro. It was literally the stupidest, mashiest thing I've ever. It was like a fighting game, and it was really bad and slow fighting game. So they just fast forwarded, and that was their excuse to the game. And then they just released it, and then everyone went and took a shit and ate a donut. Like what? I don't know what the fuck the show. Oh my god! I guarantee this Vanguard Princess that has worse reviews is a better fighting game. I might try that one. But that's probably going to be a next time sort of thing. Let's try out this kohume enbu and see if something can redeem it. Fighting games for me. I want to play some CVS2 or something. Jesus Christ. Something that takes some finesse. That game was fucking disgusting. Something where you actually have to read the opponent and do and execute combos that you make up on the fly and shit. Whatever the fuck that was just terrible. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What does this do? Why can't you just put the controls on the game? I've entered salt mode. Nothing turns me off more than a bad game. That game was fucking trash. Like a Fantasy Strike will probably be more fun. This is some dumbass free-to-play game with an awesome-looking boob girl. Alright. Let me guess, it's not going to show up as a device. Oh, it showed up. Is this one going to work better? No, the numbers. I don't think it's going to work. Might need to play on that fucking godforsaken arcade stick that I suck at. Yep, pressing buttons doesn't do anything. Fuck. Just had to be a game like this. Alright, back to the fucking arcade stick. Whatever. I want to like one of these games. I should just fucking go play Chaos Code. At least that game is somewhat of a well-made technical fighting game. Jesus. Now I see why everyone likes Street Fighter so much. All these other fighting games are fucking trash. Let's just play and hopefully the buttons are close. I mostly want to see if it's a decent game. For all I know, one of these fucking games will ruin my recording, too. Come on, give me something coherent. That last game was one of the worst fighting games I've ever played. Actually, it might have been the worst fighting game I've ever played. I had high hopes for that one, too.
kohume enbu. Pretty close to what I want. Let's see if it's a good game before I go in. There's 3 and 4. What do I need? Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, this should work. On my other controller, I just gotta do some finessing. Ooh. Alright, let's check out all the boobies. Boob girl, she looks fucking awesome. This
this girl looks fucking awesome and tight, nice little package. Oh, this girl is fucking awesome too. And this girl. And this girl. And this girl. Oh, and this girl. And that girl. Oh, and that little girl. Oh, and another girl. Who's gonna be our girl?
我と共に武将戦国軍師戦国よろしく頼むぜ。体に立てること誇りに思い舞台戦国行くぞ行くぞ行くぞ こ
like this game a lot more than the other one. Not a bad addition.
参りましょう。打ち上がりに気をつけましょう。どうしたアイシャ、妙に思わしげな顔をして。お腹でも痛いのだふと久しぶりにとけど、いやまあ考えてみれば今は元をたどれば私もそうだ。リンリンだって。ああそうだったな。我らは皆旅に出ることでさまざまなことを見、そう思うと初心に帰って旅に出るという。よしならそんなのダメなのだって。リンリン、何かアイシャが旅に出て。さてはリンリン、アイシャが旅に出ておい。図星だけどそんなことないから。とにかく旅に出たかったらリンリンを倒してから。よかろうリンリン、本気で来い。不足はないのだ。期限番長第一国勝負。いやくらえ。勝利は常に我が手にあり。第2国勝負。踏破。止め。くらえ。まだまだ。
This is an actual fighting game. That other game, I don't know what the fuck that is.
鍛錬に手を抜くからそうなるのだぞ、リンリン。
This is an acceptable fighting game here.
どうだリンリン、これで文句はないな。残念だけどしょうがないのだ。そんな顔をするな。何か土産を買ってきてやるから。分かったのだ。そんな刀で来るつもりか。期限番長第一国勝負。蹴散らせ。無謀破。ヤケリンのタッチ。ヤケリンのタッチ。ここからまだです。おりゃ蹴散らせ。勝ち進むのみ。勝利。第2国勝負。くらえ。まだです。止め。捕まえた。
Yo, this
ま
game,
た強くなってしまったか。
I think you can do some crazy like juggle combos.
話にならん。出直してこい。
Now imagine that like to the next level.
小娘ごときにやられはせん。番長第一国勝負よー覚えてたぞ。行くぞ。まさか許せなくらえ。ひどいぞ。やらくらえ。許せなひどいぞ。勝たないよ。油断した。まだまだ。この程度か。勝利。第二国勝負。いけ。まだまだ。構えたぞ。まだまだ。まだまだ。くらえ。行くくらえ。行くぞ。まだまだ。何するの。勝ち進むのみ。勝利。叶わぬ相手であること理解したであろう。
Now it's getting too hard for me to be able to practice these juggles. I just get my ass beat.
関雲長殿とお見受けする。ふん、海賊風情が。番長第一国勝負。どうした。やられてしよう。蹴散らせ。こんなまで来た。蹴散らせ。蹴散らせ。
That one went a little better, but I still got
勝利は常に我が手にあり。
forward heavy,
第二国
down forward.
勝負。
That's right. Something like that.
いける。止め。ありゃ。どうだ。どの人か。いける。どうだ。この。どうだ。まだだ。こんな。いける。いけるよ。
Zero, but she has 2 moves to bounce. That's sick.
勝利は常に我が手にあり。
You bounce
修行をして出直してくるがいい。
the dragon punch into some other shit that's probably nasty. Into your super at the end.
いつかお手合わせしたいと。犠牲は認めてやろう。義援番長第一国勝負。どこだ。どこだ。足がつながらん。まだまだ。飛べ。待て。行くぞ。
Yo, that was
この程度か。勝利。第2局勝負。行くぞ。まだまだそうだ。行くぞ。行くぞ。
Oh shit!
ここから。
What are they gonna do with that dragon punch?
この程度か。勝利。清流島の切れ味分かってもらえたか。
Yeah, this is a pretty good game. I might like this one more than Blade Arcs. This is pretty fun.
その槍打ち砕いてくれる。
届くか。
Oh, that
期
girl
限
likes
番長第1国勝負。逆に避けられない。
見切った。残念だ。
飛ぶか。
体をさらせ。いけるか。見切った。どこを見ている。
蹴散らせ。必殺。一等ローラー。
これ王道か。必殺。
magical
この程度で。
面白い戦いだったぞ。
敗北。第2局勝負。行くぞ。
これ王道か。まだだ。破壊を連打しの程度。一心一殺。ここからどうだ。戦車。
まだまだ。
どかれ。策を油断してくれ。常にこうありたいものだ。
敗北。
ハウ殿、勝敗は時の運。機会があればまた戦いましょう。
武将選択。軍師選択。後悔させません。お助けします。
ほう、公的など見える。
期限番長第1国勝負。蹴散らせ。
屍をさらせ。残念だが屍をさらせ。大丈夫だ。飛べんしよ。屍をさらせ。油断し。残念だが屍をさらせ。常にこうありたいものだ。
敗北。第2局勝負。
行くぞ。大丈夫。油断したか。
また強くなってしまったか。勝利。
That was weird.
最終局勝負。
さらせ。 パウドの勝敗は時の
So I
運。
get for practicing
機会があれ
in
ば
arcade
また
mode and
戦いましょう。
everything.
Now
Okay, we'll be getting pissed at a
武将
different
選
fight.
択 軍師選択と共に気をつけましょう
Come on, we can finish this arcade. Come on. Get it together here. We can do this.
その槍打ち砕いてくれる。届くか。
飛燕万丈第一国勝負蹴散らせ
ピットどこを見てる。いや基準どこを見ている。それはいらぬ。ここまでか。油断しく切った残念だがそれはいらぬ。よっ次はいらぬ。勝者基準どこを見ている。常にこうありたいものだ。
敗北第二国勝負行け
次はいらぬ。まだだ。打ち放ここからいけるか。そうだ。どうだ。鋼をさらせから当たれ。そうだ。油断したらそこだ。先はいらぬ。避けられない。くらえ。怖い。まだだ。一刀両だ。先はいらぬ。鋼をさらせ。面白い戦いだったぞ。
This dude is so hard that I can't fucking even practice.
パウドの勝敗は時の運。機会があればまた戦いましょう。
Sorry I didn't sit there in training mode for 5 hours.
Now 武将選択軍師選択と共にさせてください
ほう公的士と見える。届くか。
飛燕万丈第一国勝負
鋼をさらせ。鋼をさらせ。この程度で大丈夫だ。まだだ。鋼をさらせ。一死一殺。鋼をさらせ。キャリーなんだが出てきちゃ当たれ。まずいよ。まだだ。そこだ。ここまでこの程度。これほどか。
Get him with the spam wall.
この程度か勝利第二国勝負どうりゃさらせどうりゃこれだどうりゃとりあえずどうりゃ補足とりあえず一死一殺。そうだ公爵よ。そこだ。ここから先もっとごめん。まだだ。くそ我が名天まで届こう。最終国勝負蹴散らせ。ほどか。おりゃ蹴散らせ。飛べる。おりゃどこを見ている。基準やりる。じゃ公爵のまだまこの基準こちらだ。軍師の逆の風ほどか。基準こちらだ。
いものだ。
敗北。
ハウ殿、勝敗は時の運。機会があればまた戦いましょう。
Tells me the last few fights of this
武将選択。
were fucking annoying. Should have took that free one I had before, man.
軍師戦。了解した。お助けします。
その槍打ち砕いてくれる。届くか。
飛燕万丈。第一国勝負。
一死一殺。
おりゃ。まだまだ。
次はいらぬ。一殺。いくら大丈夫。どうだ。まだだ。ここまでも。
Got something.
この程度か。
That was rough.
勝利。
Bad defense, bad.
第二国勝負。一死一殺。持ってるだ。また強くなってしまったか。勝利。決定的な実力差が私とお前にはあったようだな。
You and I. Nah, you.
この勝負を楽しみにしていた。相手が誰であろうと飛燕万丈。第一国勝負。なんということが。負けない。決断がいい。この程度か。勝利。第二国勝負。小作なしなさい。まだまだ。これでどう。これで満足はしない。敗北。最終国勝負。いけちゃう。これでどこだ。いくわ。まだまだ。油断しきってだ。どこだ。そこで。ここから我に力を。尺に落ちなさい。あなたが力不足よ。敗北。私の武将選択。軍師戦参りましょう。分かってませんから。私の部下になりなさい。国主とて遠慮はせぬ。飛燕万丈。 第一国勝負。青いそこで愚かこの程度でここからここから覚悟なさい。ほらこしゃくなこの程度でまだまだこれ以上こんなこれでどうまだまだこの程度でまだまだ出ないまた史実敗北。第2国勝負。公爵のゆえんそう思うとった奥義を受けよ。跳ね返せまいつまらん後悔なさい。油断した覚悟なさい。暗いなさい甘い後悔なさい。この程度でこれで満足はしないわ。敗北。私の勝ちね。カンウ次はあなたをネアで任してあげるわ。武将選択軍師後悔させません。分かってませんから。私の部下になりなさい。相手が誰であろうと飛燕万丈。第一国勝負。ここからまだまだくらいほらくらいこれでどうまだまだ飛べそこに青い公爵のこの程度でこれで満足はしないわ。敗北。第2国勝負。避けられない逆にのまだまだ人間が見えいけどうこのくらいこの程度でこれでどう飛べいいでしょうな。油断したから青いこの程度でまた一つ私の勝ちね。カンウ次はあなたをネアで任してあげるわ。武将選択軍師後悔させません。この勝負を楽しみにしていた。国主とて遠慮はせぬ。飛燕万丈。第一国勝負。油断して飛べ飛べここからこの程度でまた史実敗北。第2国勝負。避けられない後悔なさい。くらいいけ蹴散らせ蹴散らせそこでこの春じゃない歯がゆい負けない油断したこの程度で負けないわ。いいでしょそうだ覚悟なさい。これでどういく
常に我が手にあり。最終国勝負。見せてちょけ。ここからどうかなさい。油断してよいしょ。しなさい。受け止めて見せてちょうだい。まだまだ。これで満足はしない。敗北。私の武将選択軍師展開させません。この勝負を楽しみにしていた。国主とて遠慮はせぬ。飛燕万丈第一国勝負。責任の勝ち。後悔なさい。甘い。よいしょ。ガラスよ。バカの青い。そこで。まだまだ。暗い。覚悟なさい。どこだ。覚悟なさい。ここから。よいしょ。どういうこと。名前。これで満足はしない。敗北。第2国勝負。まだまだ避けられない。後悔なさい。ここから油断した。覚悟なさい。見切らないで。ガラスよ。これだ。まだまだ。後悔なさい。この程度で。まだまだ。まだまだ。我こそはそう思うとである。私の勝ちね。カンウ、次はあなたをネアで任してあげるわ。